Okay, so these are the ingredients. I have about a cup and a half of spinach. I have just a little bit of onion. I have 4 small sweet potatoes just cut into little pieces so they cook. And then I just have about a cup of these frozen stir-fry vegetables that I got from Costco. I got a big bag, so I just use these really whenever I'm making any kind of Asian dish or stir-fry, whatever. I always use these. I just have about a cup of lentils. These are frozen lentils. They're already cooked. I froze them myself. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna put them in the pan and let them thaw out. I should have thawed them earlier, but I didn't think of it. So yeah, those are gonna go in. And then this is what I use as a curry replacement since I don't really eat curry. I don't have curry in the house. This stuff I love. It's the chili garlic sauce. It is so good. So I'll put a lot of that in there. And then I have the organic unsweetened coconut milk. 1 can goes in there. And yeah, and that's it. So I'll show you how to make it. Okay, so I'm starting with about a tablespoon of this avocado oil. This is the Chosen Foods avocado oil from Costco. I'm going to add these 3 things to the oil. I'm going to add some ginger, some of this cilantro cooking base, and some minced garlic. Okay, so I just added the 3 of these things. I'm just going to cook it in oil. Now, if you don't have any of the cilantro cooking base, that is fine. It is totally optional, but the recipe calls for cilantro, and I just don't have any, so I use this. And yeah, so I'm just going to fry this up just for a second, and I'm going to add the onion in there too. I'm just going to cook it for just a second, let it get soft, and then I'll add the sweet potato. Okay, so the onions and garlic and everything are cooked up, so I'm just going to add the sweet potato, and I'm just going to mix everything around in here. Mix it up, just get everything, and then I'm going to add the chili garlic paste. Okay, so I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of this, maybe 1.5 tablespoons of this chili garlic sauce. I'm going to mix it in, mix everything together. It smells so good. And then I'm just going to add the whole can of the coconut milk. Okay, so I added the coconut milk, I stirred everything around, and this is the step where I'm just going to add the lentils. Okay, the lentils are added. I'm going to mix them in there, stir everything around, and I'm just going to let this cook on low heat for 10 to 15 minutes until the sweet potato is nice and soft. Everything is together. And then we'll add the rest of the vegetables and be done. This is pretty thick, so I'm just going to add about a cup and a half of water. And then, yeah, now I'll let this cook 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to thicken up. The sweet potato is going to be soft, and then I'll add the rest of the vegetables and it'll be done. Okay, now, so it is reduced now. The sweet potato is soft. So I'm going to add both the spinach and the vegetables. And then I'm just going to stir those in. I'll let the spinach cook a little bit, wilt it down, and then we'll add a whole lime, and that'll be done. Okay, so I add the granulated garlic. I added the Himalayan pink salt. And then I'm just gonna add one last thing. I'm gonna add this Perfect Pinch Asian seasoning. Just a little bit of that. And then mix everything in. Alright, everything's mixed in. And then I'm just gonna squeeze a whole lime in there. And then that's done. Okay, and this is the final product. It is creamy, it's delicious. I added a little extra of that chili garlic sauce because I love it. And yeah, that's it. Alright guys, I'll see you next time for another recipe.